The group stage is finally over, and now the World Cup becomes completely different. One bad game, and you're going home. Suddenly, it doesn't matter how good you looked last week, because from this point on, every opponent becomes dangerous. But 5 teams have looked so dangerous that nobody wants to see them in the round of 32. And honestly, one of them might win the whole tournament. So let's rank them. Number 5, Colombia. They aren't getting the headlines, but that's exactly what makes them dangerous. Colombia may not be the loudest team in this tournament, but they've been one of the smartest. 2 games, 2 wins, only 1 goal conceded. They don't overwhelm opponents. They slowly squeeze them out of the game. That's the kind of football knockout teams hate. Colombia doesn't panic. They stay compact, wait, then strike. Even Portugal couldn't finish above them. That alone should make every opponent pay attention. Danger meter, 3 out of 5. They're not favorites, but they're exactly the team favorites don't want to meet. Number 4, France. France doesn't beat teams, they punish mistakes. 6 goals scored, only 1 conceded. That's balance, and balance wins knockout football. And then there's Mbappe, 4 goals already, and defenders still can't stop him. Give him 1 mistake, and he'll make you pay. France doesn't need many chances. That's exactly why they're terrifying in knockout games. Danger meter, 4 out of 5. But even France isn't our number 1. Number 3, Argentina. Argentina doesn't overwhelm you. They slowly take control. They don't rush attacks. They wait for the perfect moment. That's why they're one of the hardest teams to knock out. And of course, there's Lionel Messi. 5 goals already, and he still looks unstoppable. But this team is much bigger than 1 player. Everyone knows their role and everyone delivers. Even our mascot agrees. This team is dangerous. Danger meter, 4.5 out of 5. So if Argentina is only number 3, who's number 2? Yep. The United States, before this tournament, very few people had the USMNT as a true contender. But after the group stage, that conversation completely changed. 8 goals, aggressive pressing, relentless energy. This team doesn't wait for mistakes, they force them. And then there's the home crowd. Every attack feels louder. Every goal feels bigger. Even our mascot is starting to believe. Danger meter, 4.5 out of 5. But even after everything we've seen, there is still 1 team that every single nation wants to avoid. 1 team that has terrified defenses, scored goals for fun, and looked unstoppable from the very first whistle. Number 1, Germany. Germany isn't just winning games, they're overwhelming opponents. 10 goals, the highest total in the tournament. And the scary part, those goals aren't coming from just 1 player. They attack from everywhere, the wings, the middle, even late runs. Stop 1 attack, another one is already coming. That's why defending Germany feels exhausting. Even our mascot knows this attack is different, but they aren't perfect. Ecuador proved that Germany can be beaten if you survive the early pressure. But here's the problem. Very few teams survive Germany's first wave of pressure. Germany doesn't give you time to settle into the game. They force mistakes before you even find your rhythm. And once they smell uncertainty, they attack even harder. That's when matches start slipping away. You're no longer playing your game, you're reacting to theirs. The scariest part isn't their attack, it's their confidence. They expect to control the game from the very first whistle. And when a team believes it can dominate, it usually does. That's why Germany is our number 1 team. Danger meter, 5 out of 5. But here's something even more interesting. None of these teams are guaranteed to lift the trophy, because once the knockout stage begins, every mistake becomes unforgettable. And that's exactly why the round of 32 is where the real World Cup begins. But there's 1 more team that almost nobody is talking about. They aren't tournament favorites, and that's exactly why they're dangerous. Colombia. They're organized, patient, and incredibly difficult to break down. If a bigger nation underestimates them, they'll make them pay. Don't be surprised if Colombia becomes this tournament's biggest story. But here's the catch. Not every path is the same. Germany might be our number 1 team, but they could also have the toughest road. 1 bad matchup can end an incredible tournament. That's why the best team doesn't always win the World Cup. It wins because it survives every single challenge. So, which team do you think nobody wants to face? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more World Cup stories explained this way, subscribe to Rovio 11. I'll see you before the round of 32 begins.